Chapter 9. Breathing in and out. Learning Spotlight. At the end of this chapter, students will learn about why and how do us breathe, breathing speed, hot and humid breathe, how our breathe help us, breathe well. All living things breathe to stay alive. Humans and animals inhale, breathe in oxygen, and exhale, breathe out carbon dioxide. This process is called breathing. Why and how do we breathe? Breathing is the process of taking in and giving out air. We take in air through our nose, which reaches the lungs. This process is called inhaling. Our chest expands outwards and the diaphragm moves downwards, making space for air to enter. Breathing out of air is called exhaling. Your chest contracts and the diaphragm rises back to normal position. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscular organ in our chest cavity below the lungs. We take in oxygen from the air through our nose. It passes through the nasal passage into the trachea or windpipe, which is a tubular structure. The trachea is surrounded by cartilaginous structures which do not allow it to collage when there is no air in it. The trachea branches out into two bronchi, each leading into a lung. Lungs are soft muscular organs protected by the rib cage. The oxygen passes into the blood from lungs and reaches all body parts. Similarly, carbon dioxide is also removed from the body through the nose. The oxygen that we breathe in helps in breakdown of food and releasing energy. This is called respiration. It converts the glucose, carbohydrates in the food into energy, which is required to carry out several activities in the entire lifetime. Wordology. Cartilaginous, made of cartilage. Fact trivia. Our lungs are quite large organs responsible for breathing. The left lung is a little smaller than the right lung. Think green. We must do exercise or play a sport for physical activity so that our body remains fit. Fresh air in the morning keeps our body healthy. Breathing speed. Have you ever noticed that we breathe very fast when we are playing or indulged in a physical activity? This is because when we are physically active, we need more oxygen to get more energy for the body. Likewise, when we are sleeping or at rest, our breathing speed is low. Our heartbeat also increases when we breathe faster. A normal adult heart beats 72 times in a minute. This is called heartbeat. Place your finger on the inner side of your wrist or on the side of your neck. You will feel a rhythmic beat which is called the pulse. Hot and humid breathe. The air that we breathe out is hot and humid. This is because our body is warm and maintains a constant temperature of 37 degrees. When we blow air on a glass or on a mirror, it turns hazy or cloudy. This is because the air that we breathe out has water vapor in it, which condenses on coming in contact with the cool surface of the glass or the mirror. How our breathe helps us. We often blow at our hand when it gets hurt. This is because the air we breathe out feels cooler in comparison to the burned area. The air that passes out from our mouth picks up moisture from the air around, making the burnt area feel cool. For the same reason, we blow on a hot cup of tea to cool it. We often blow on our palms in winter to make them warm. This is because the exhaled air feels warmer than the cold hands. Have you ever seen a lady cooking on a chula blowing on the burning pieces of wood or dung cakes? When we blow on the pieces, the supply of oxygen increases. This helps the fire to burn. Breathe well. When we breathe in air, oxygen enters our body. This oxygen helps to release energy from the food that we eat. Hence, it is important that we breathe deeply and do breathing exercises to stay healthy. We must always inhale through our nose and not through our mouth. This is because the tiny hair present in our nostrils trap the dust particles and microbes and prevent them from entering our lungs. We should not cover our head while sleeping. Going for a walk early in the morning helps us to inhale cool oxygen-rich air. We should always take care of oral hygiene. We should brush our teeth regularly and rinse our mouth properly after meals. This keeps our breath fresh. It's recall time. Breathing is the process of taking in and giving out air. Contraction and expansion of the chest cavity help in breathing. Respiration is the process of burning food in the presence of oxygen to release energy. A normal heart beats 72 times in a minute. When we do various exercise, our breathing becomes faster because our body requires more oxygen. Breathing deep helps us to stay healthy.